I'm coming out swinging. There is no end to the barrel I'm bringing. The devil has tried and he's tried to divide, but it all comes together again on the other side like Bernoulli. I got principles, keep it in mind. My principal role is to follow the guide. Are you following me? Are you seeing the signs? I am not a prophet, but I gotta live more profitably. Could I possibly be rooted more in the rock? Keep him rooted in me. Oh no, this is not about the money. It's hard to believe when you're living with doubt. Fire reveals what you're really about. Let it burn, cause y'all know I'm going all out. All out. All out. All out. Y'all know I'm going all out. All out. All out. All out. Y'all know I'm going all out. Y'all tell me it ain't fair, but you don't know what fair is. I am not fair, it's Bueller, so don't look at me as if all I do is take the day off, as if that's all there is in this fair of vanity. While this wheel of Ferris spins, yeah, sometimes I'm at the bottom and sometimes I'm at the top. You tell me I ain't nothing, but let me tell you what I'm not. I am not a slave to sin, though I've not mastered it yet, but I know the one who has, the one that God the Father sent.
I am away.
So I keep my head down and my eyes focused. No sense putting my hope in what is always gonna wind up hopeless. If you think that I have all the answers, I don't, though I ain't up the creek with no paddle. No, I'm over here on the bank, cause I don't even know where the boat is. You see, I admit it, no, I am not gloating, but Jesus stepped out of the boat and he did it to keep every bit of what little hope I had left floating. When all that I knew was a torrent and every embassy before me was foreign, asylum was granted right there on the form, and he signed it himself with his blood, I am sure of it. I'm coming out swinging. There is no end to the barrel I'm bringing. The devil has tried and he's tried to divide, but it all comes together again on the other side like Bernoulli. I got principles, keep it in mind. My principal role is to follow the guide. Are you following me? Are you seeing the signs? I am not a prophet, but I gotta live more profitably. Could I possibly be rooted more in the rock? Keep him rooted in me. Oh no, this is not about the
All right, guys, that was Justin Reyna's one of his hits, All Out. And welcome to Wellness Wednesday with the lyric on the Hemet beat. So today we're going to be talking about mind, body, and soul, and we're going to be talking about stress. And today I want to just start with an opening praise and thank God. So, stress and how we manage it, but first, let's give honor where honor is due. Let's take a moment to thank God for His goodness, His mercy, and His peace that surpasses all understanding. So, we're going to go into prayer. So, dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up this morning. Thank you for allowing me to spend this time with everybody that is watching, and bless those that are less fortunate that don't have the necessities that they need with the necessities that they need, and let us each leave with something that we learned. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Okay, so today's scripture of the day will be coming from Philippians 1:29. For unto you it is given on behalf of Christ not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for his sake. This verse reminds us that faith is a gift, but it also comes with suffering. Just as Jesus endured hardships, we too will face trials. But here's the encouragement: our suffering isn't meaningless. God uses it to strengthen our faith, bring us closer to him, and be a testimony to others. If you're going through something today, know that it's not in vain. Hold on, because his reward is greater than any struggle you're facing. Again, Philippians 1:29, for unto you it is given on behalf of Christ, not only to believe in him, but also to suffer for his sake. Today's weather will be 51 Fahrenheit, and the highest today will be 70 degrees. And on Thursday, it'll also be 70, and on Friday, it'll be 65 degrees, and on Saturday, it'll be 64 degrees, and on Sunday, it'll be 64 degrees, and on Monday, it'll be 72 degrees, and on Tuesday, it'll be 66 degrees. So now we're going to go into another song, All Right by Joseph Michael Page and Friends.
Everything's gonna be alright, and everything's gonna be okay. There is nothing that can stop me now. Ain't a thing that can stand in my way. I didn't know what to do. God bless me, he gave me you. Was on a journey, then lost my way. He didn't feel me when I cried and prayed. Late night, it's cold, and I ain't got nowhere to go. Barely got enough to eat. Trying to find a way to make ends meet.
Let our love manifest and be blessed with spiritual oneness, surpassing material statuses, growing fully and beautifully like artistic portraits of God's holy pottery.
Everything's gonna be alright, and everything's gonna be okay. There is nothing that can stop me now. Ain't a thing that can stand in my way.
This for the boys and girls all around the world. Put your hands up, everybody twirl. Diamonds and pearls, you are little treasures. Buckets of golden chicken nuggets, you rock my world. I'll stop the beat and go with you. I'll stop the beat and go with you. Whatever you want me to. I'll stop the beat and go with you. I'll stop the beat and go with you. Do whatever you want me to. Judah Lion, baby, and it is not a maybe. Willie Wildcat made me. Let the haters hate me. I'ma live for JC. He's the one I'm praising with every word I'm saying, and I am not playing.
Everything's gonna be alright, and everything's gonna be okay. There is nothing that can stop me now. Ain't a thing that can stand in my way. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna work out fine. Everything's gonna go
everyone. That song was Alright by Joseph Page, dedicated to William Long, who passed away. And hello, viewer. Thank you for tuning in and blessing us with your presence. Now we're going to move forward with the show. We're going to be talking about stress management. So, how does stress affect us? And what is stress? So let's get into it. Stress is something we all experience, but do we really understand what it does to our body? So stress affects us physically, mentally, and emotionally. Physically, it can cause headaches, muscle tension, high blood pressure, digestive issues, and poor sleep. Mentally, it can cause anxiety, depression, difficulty concentrating, memory issues. Emotionally, it can cause mood swings, frustration, burnout, and isolation. So, yesterday I had a doctor's appointment and I was going in for a whole physical checkup to an update on my body. And my doctor explained it this way. We have diseases of despair, and that is what America has: obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, depression. Those are all diseases of despair. And I guess now the way he explained it is obesity and diabetes, it's kind of like a cry for help, I guess. It's you give up at life and a person just kind of falls into feeling hopeless. And it's a disease of despair. And those are some of the top, especially heart disease in America. They're the top diseases because people stop caring about what they put in their body and how they take care of their body, their mental and their physical. So the scary thing is stress just doesn't go away on its own. If we don't manage it, it can lead to serious health problems, heart disease, weakened immunity, and even depression. But here's the good news: we can take control. Stick with me because after this next song, we're going to get into real solutions that will help reduce stress starting today. We're going to be listening to Mr. Ricky G, video premiere, Gotta Hold On, Goody music artist.
Jesus makes me wanna more. Holding on for my Lord, being strong for Jesus. Sometimes I get weary. Tell me, can you feel me? Walking through the stormy rain. Enemy hating, can't explain why he wants to cause much pain. But let me tell you something. With a rhyme and reason, I ain't gotta hurt nobody. The remedy is Jesus. And I ain't gonna let the devil break me down. Ain't gonna let him break me down, no. I'm holding on for my Lord, being strong for Jesus. I gotta hold on. Jesus coming back. I'm telling y'all I gotta be strong. 'Cause my Bible tells me so. I gotta hold on. Ain't no doubt about it. Jesus got the love that makes me want to scream and shout it. And I ain't gonna let the devil break me down. Ain't gonna let him break me down, no. I've listened to the wise people speak. They said hold on to Jesus. I love my auntie Granny, cause she taught me wisdom. Said to keep my Jesus first. I'm loving Mrs. Randolph. She said, Vicky, Jesus gonna show you your worth. I'm loving my angel, cause she taught me right. She said to teach them children about Jesus Christ. And I ain't gonna let them wise women down. Ain't gonna let them women down, no. I'm holding on for the Lord, being strong for Jesus. I gotta hold on. I'm saying Jesus coming back. I'm telling y'all I gotta be strong. I gotta hold on. Oh, I gotta hold on. Ain't no doubt about it. Jesus got the love that makes me wanna scream and shout it. I'm waiting on you. I love you, Jesus. I gotta hold on. Hey, yeah, yeah. Jesus coming back. I'm telling y'all I gotta be strong. I gotta be strong.
All right, guys. Thank you, Ricky G, for that song. It was amazing. So, we're going to also talk about some stress reduction techniques, such as, well, first, I also want to go a little bit more into about diseases of despair. So, that's also substance abuse, alcohol abuse, abusing of anything to self-medicate yourself, whether that be food. There's many things that you do. So when these things are happening, it tends to take over and we lose control of ourselves. And how do we prevent this is how we have stress reduction techniques. So breathing exercises. So try this with me. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. Exhale for 4 seconds. Just a few deep breaths can calm your nervous system and reset your mind. Movement and exercise. Even just a short walk or stretching can lower stress levels. Try standing up and stretching right now and you'll feel the difference. Whether it may be, sometimes I don't like going into my gym and walking the treadmill. Sometimes I'll just go outside and I'll walk like a mile or sometimes 4 miles. And it feels good to get outside and out of your regular setting and not self-isolating. It helps a lot. And movement and exercise. Even just a short walk or stretching can lower stress levels. Try standing up and stretching right now and you'll feel the difference. Healthy eating and hydration. When we're stressed, we tend to reach out for junk food. But did you know staying hydrated and eating whole foods can actually help keep stress under control? So your body responds to what you put in it. If you eat more whole grains and more whole foods, your body will in return give you more energy, make you feel renewed. You'll feel that your body has reset and you'll not feel as fatigued or stressed or depressed because what you put in your body will respond to. It's like an engine. You have to give it oil checks. You have to give it, make sure your tires are rotated or make sure you give it a car wash sometimes. It's just like a car. Our bodies take us places. Straight from my doctor. He told me this yesterday. Our bodies are like a car. Also, sleep and rest. Sleep and rest are so important. When we're stressed, we tend to reach for junk. Oh, nope. Sorry, guys. Lack of sleep makes it worse. If you're running on empty, prioritizing getting at least 7 to 9 hours of rest every night. If you don't get enough sleep, your body has a hard time digesting or healing itself or replenishing your energy. So your body doesn't get its full renewal because of that reason. Also, we have mindfulness and prayer. Taking a few minutes each day to pray, meditate, or journal can help you reset mentally and emotionally. Find what works for you and make it a habit. Which one of these techniques do you already use? And which one are you going to try? So, with mindfulness and prayer, I tend to like getting my Bible and I'll look first on like Google, where can I find these sections of things that I'm struggling with in the Bible, and it will give me scriptures, and then I go in on my own into my Bible and I'll find them, and then I write the notes down in my journal, and it kind of helps to, not only study the Bible and spend time with God, but also find a bit of comfort and answers that everything will be taken care of and you'll be just fine. Worry about nothing, pray for everything. Community resources and support. If you ever feel overwhelmed and know that you're not alone, there are resources available for help. RCC students, I'm one. Free mental health counseling available on campus, local support groups, therapy and wellness programs available in Hemet, faith-based support. Many churches offer counseling and support groups, and if you also like Google any, you can find plenty of those also. And also ask your doctor if you have medical insurance. They'll be able to point you in the direction that'll accept your medical insurance to get you a psychiatrist or a therapist that your insurance will cover. Don't be afraid to reach out. Taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your body. Now we're going to listen to a last song called Victory by Purpose.
Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Talk to you real quick. Laced in the word, walking in deliverance. Foundation sitting firm, this what the business is. Sold out, and this God is my witness. Okay, and we play no games. Hands down, no why, cause we unashamed. No boasting, just bold in Christ. On fire for the Lord like fuel ignite. Amped up, but at the same time I simmer down. I tell my flesh, and then my spirit loud. Am I walking in my victory? I'm wearing the crown because my Father is the King, and I know that now. Moving in my faith, devil get up out my face, all up on my back, trying to tear me down, but he can't. I know you hear this, so quit fighting your flesh, moving your spirit. Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Knock, knock. Special delivery. It's the Lord thy God, and he here to give you victory. Look, my life used to be flatline. Now I'm living my life and I'm baptized. Hand in the sky like I'm hitting my nay-nay. Hey, I'm just praising, but to them I look crazy. Praying hard to the Holy Spirit. Slay man, I ain't talking about death. I'm talking about rest, get it off my chest. Okay, yeah, I had to break up out imprisonment, and now I'm fighting with more armor than the militant. Devil always been a foe, ain't nothing really different. Besides the fact I chose Christ and stuck to my commitment. I must say that it's been a success. So am I walking in my victory? Yes. Okay. Rockabye, baby, I'm killing the flesh. Is you walking in your victory? Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? Is you walking in your victory. Yes, sir. Using what is your foundation? His word. See, you gotta let your spirit man emerge. Well, I don't know how you do that. Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? How you do that? Where you gonna learn? Where you gonna learn?
That was really great. I love that song. Also, other things that you can do for your mental health and stress is to learn to say no. It's okay to learn to say no. No is a full sentence. No means not taking on extra responsibilities on top of the responsibilities that you already have when you know it becomes overwhelming. No is when you go to school Monday through Thursday and you have to work Friday through Sunday and you still have people that want to take more of your time. It's okay to say, no, I'm not going to go to the movies. No, I can't do this for you. No is a full sentence and it's part of your mental health to learn to say no. I used to be a people pleaser all the time. I do anything because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I don't want to make people feel like I'm not a good friend or I'm not a good niece. And you know what? You're going to let people down regardless. It's a part of life. People are going to get let down. And you have to learn to say no. No is a full sentence. It might feel bad, but once you get a few no's out there, you'll feel a lot better. So, a part of that is taking self-care time. For me, I love bubble baths and watching movies, and maybe a bottle of champagne. And I like to pour it, and I'll just be there enjoying my bath with a nice movie and my champagne. And you know what? I'd rather be doing that 9 times out of 10 than anything else. Or saving money to go on a trip far away. Last year on my birthday, the year before that, I went to New Orleans. That was one of the most fun experiences, and it's good for your mental health because this last birthday, I cried. I cried till midnight. I felt so depressed and so alone on my birthday. I just felt really bad on my birthday. So it's okay to save your money and take trips and go places and get out of your comfort zone because when I went to New Orleans, I didn't feel alone. Why? Because I was in a whole nother state I've never been to, trying amazing food. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Find things that'll take your stress away. Steal your time back. I don't know how many times I could tell you I missed school to steal my time back, to reset my life and get it back in order. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you need to say, I'm sorry, teacher. I'm sorry, job. I need to get my life back in order. I need to make sure my binder is in order, that I have all my assignments ready, because sure, I'm missing your lecture, but if the assignment's in, then it really doesn't matter. I mean, it does, and it's just one day. I get to clean my apartment. So not only do I have a clean apartment, your assignment that is needed to be done is done. Now you get to breathe and feel better because if your area is messy, most like your internal is messy because your outside says a lot about your inside. And if what's around you looks chaotic, you're probably going through a chaotic time in your life. Also, it's okay to add physical activity. Sedentary lifestyle will give you higher risks of vascular disease, heart disease, plenty of diseases. Start walking, start swimming, start hiking, start roller skating, start going to the beach and walking on the sand. Get active, go to the gym. You need these things. These are part of life. Go and get these things. It's important. It's a part of movement and exercise. Try this with me again because we did this already. We're going to try again. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds. We're going to do it again. Stress is real. Slowly exhale when we do it again. So just a few deep breaths can calm your nervous system and reset your mind. When we're stressed, we tend to reach for junk food. But did you know that staying hydrated and eating whole foods can actually help keep stress under control? For example, have wheat. Wheat bread is better than white bread, or lentils, or there's so many. Look up whole foods grains. Um, Also, instead of getting canned fruit that is like subjected in a whole bunch of syrup, how about you actually get the fresh produce that's inside the grocery store and eat it in time before it spoils? Because an excuse if I get canned fruit because you don't eat your fruit that you buy is not a good excuse. And also, not saying that these foods are bad because there's no such thing as bad food, but instead of getting pork or beef, consider other choices like chicken, ground turkey, turkey bacon. But I also heard turkey bacon is fake, so you might as well just get the regular bacon. But there's also low sodium bacon. Found it at Walmart. Thank me later. Your blood pressure will. Also, lack of sleep can make stress worse. So also, don't take a whole bunch of melatonin. That'll have an impact, and then you'll become dependent on taking melatonin to go to sleep. And if you're a graveyard shifter, don't know how you do it, couldn't be me, but I would recommend you reconsider, if you can, your sleep schedule, because staying up at certain hours shortens your lifespan. It is known that graveyard shifters have a shorter lifespan, just to let you know. Don't Also, guys, let's get real. I'll be honest. I'm scripted. I'm so scripted. This is a script, guys. I'm human. I'm following a script. This is me being a human. I'm breaking script right now. I'm honest. I'm a real person. You can find my TikTok, lyrics_zeal life. That is me. I'm a very unscripted person. I am 23 years old. I'm 23. I love my life. I'm stressed all the time. I care about my dad. I care about my family. Sometimes I feel isolated and depressed. I'm a college student. All they do is give work, like lots and lots of papers. Like, if anyone here is younger, no offense to you older people, I know you're watching. This is really based on the older people. But if there's any younger people, or if you have younger people that are in their young adult life, I want this to be more of a safe place to actually have it. That's not as scripted. You will find more of a better enjoyment than someone that is scripted compared to authenticity. I am very authentic. I'm not perfect. I got baptized in August, but here I am. I still struggle with myself. But each day I'll encourage you to try to be a better Christian. These things are real. Mental health is real. I've been suicidal. I haven't wanted to be on this world. I've been depressed. Feeling scripted makes me depressed. It doesn't feel free, but I want to do it because I'd rather be authentically me. And me loves to care for people in the hospital. Sure, I don't go to church every Sunday. Why? Because I'd rather be hands-on. I'd rather be working with people, helping them. That's who I am. I love talking to you, and I love learning about health. Honestly, I'm not even allowed to be on my phone, and I could probably find more things for you on my phone, but it's not professional. But this is reality. This is life. I am 23 years old, and I'm a young adult that loves what she does. If you want to see more about health, I will even tell on my TikTok to come here. Thank you. Thank you. Gen Z right here. Gen Z. This is us, okay? This is us. This is who we are. I love this. I do. too. Just, for us, you want to bring in the younger audience. Also, a good example. I'm not trying to hear cussing a storm or telling people terrible stuff. No. But to have a good example, a real talk where you feel relatable with somebody. Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. I get this may not seem professional in the manner. I get that. But some of you are much older. But if you talk to the young adults in their 23s, Gen Z, the millennials, you had your time. We're coming. Eventually, even in politics, they're going to have to go, and Gen Z will be the next to step up. And we're phone babies, tablet babies, the new, beta. They haven't even lived without a phone or a tablet. So, but that's also on Wellness Wednesday. Please don't be a phone zombie. Please don't be a phone zombie. It's not good for your mental. Go take a walk. If you can't live without your phone, I can delete my whole social media, which I do. I don't like to keep any social media on my phone. It can become a mental health rack. That's a whole nother story for social media of mental health Wellness Wednesday. I had to delete my social media because it became really depressing, and we can definitely have that talk. Let me know. Actually, whoever's watching and whoever will watch this, please check in the comments and say, what topics you want to know about, you want to talk about. Help me have those topics so I have more of a variety of ideas to talk about. Because I want to know what you want to hear.
So I'm Joseph Page. You have been tuned into the Hemet Beat Daily Show. This is Lyric Lene Page. Now, the show was definitely about stress relief, and that is the topic of the day. Today is Wellness Wednesday on the Hemet Beat. We are definitely improv and always putting it together as we roll. Okay, Lyric is new at this, but she's doing a wonderful job, and we want to congratulate her and give her, encouragement to continue on doing what she's doing as she becomes a professional wellness coach and show host. Okay, and I think, in my personal opinion, Lyric, from what I see, is that you got an opportunity at the end of the show to express yourself. Okay, now, even though there is a script, you're supposed to take the script and you're supposed to expound on things. It's only supposed to give you ideas. Okay, that's the way a show is ran. That's how I was trained in college when I got my certifications to do what I do professionally. I'm a digital media specialist. So therefore, I do like to operate as well as being a black business owner in black excellence whenever I do what I do. So I, again, commend you and appreciate you for doing Wellness Wednesday. And I'm sure that last bit at, you went from 9 o'clock, basically 9:05 to about 9:10 right there, just expressing yourself, coming from my heart. So I hope that was stress relief for you, because that's what the Hemet Beat is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you an outlet. It's supposed to give you a moment of fun, of clarity, and just letting it all out. Okay, so we're going to continue on listening to what you have to say, but right now you are down to the 9:11 mark. Okay, so it might be helpful next time that we have some different videos, promotions, and things like that for different wellness places here in Riverside County, Hemet, and San Jacinto. But is there anything else you'd like to say before I run any of the material that I have? I don't want to just take your show and do what I want to do with it. I want to make sure that you are fine with it and you've gotten out all that stress that was frustrating you.
I think it would be really exciting for, you're a millennial, right? You're millennial, or are you? I don't know. But it would be really interesting to have Gen Z versus millennial. I'd really love to see how media from then and the thoughts of then to us Gen Z, how we have come, how it has versed, and how things have changed in a debate. That would be a really good one.
Okay, so I guess what you're saying is Gen Z versus millennials. That's going to be our next Wellness Wednesday, and we're going to be talking, I guess, on wellness. Of course, it's Wellness Wednesday, but we'll figure out a topic, and I'll come with my millennial scripted version as you come off the top of your head, and we'll see how that plays over with the community, because again, the Hemet Beat Daily Show is improv, and we like to put a lot of things together as we learn how to be professionals, so that's great. I'm gonna go ahead now and turn it over to our mayor of Hemet, because we want to make sure that she gets her opportunity to be played. Okay, so this is Mayor Jackie Peterson, and we're going to give her time. Miss Jackie Peterson has a word for you, all right? And we're pulling it up right now.
An event we are having. We are having Hemet Beautiful on Saturday, April 26th. It's the second annual big citywide day of service cleanup event. And we are meeting at West Valley High School at 7 o'clock in the morning for the kickoff. But come in early, because we want you to register, get your t-shirt, get some goodies. We'll have some little breakfast items. And when we're done, the fire department is going to fix lunch for everybody. Last year we had over 300 volunteers, and we want even more this year. And it's like things like gardening, trash pickup, painting. We will put you to work that day, and we want to clean up our city and make it even more beautiful on Hemet Beautiful Day, April 26th. Come on out. You can go to the City of Hemet website, and there's a page there that you can register to volunteer that day. And also, we're looking for sponsors. So sponsors can sign up there, and we would love to see everybody out there. Thank you. Can I promote an event we are having? We are having Hemet Beautiful on Saturday, April 26th. It's the second annual big citywide day of service cleanup event. And we are meeting at West Valley High School at 7 o'clock in the morning for the kickoff. But come in early, because we want you to register, get your t-shirt, get some goodies. We'll have some little breakfast items. And when we're done, the fire department is going to fix lunch for everybody. Last year we had over 300 volunteers, and we want even more this year. And it's like things like gardening, trash pickup, painting. We will put you to work that day, and we want to clean up our city and make it even more beautiful on Hemet Beautiful Day, April 26th. Come on out. You can go to the City of Hemet website, and there's a page there that you can register to volunteer that day. And also, we're looking for sponsors. So sponsors can sign up there, and we would love to see everybody out there. Thank you.
Yeah, so that is Mayor Jackie Peterson, and she is promoting the Hemet Beautiful event. I'm going to pull that up for you right now so you can see how you can register and be a part of Hemet Beautiful. I do believe that I may be bringing the Hemet Beat out there. Oh, that is the wrong one, but I need to promote them too, so I'll leave that up. All right, so Hemet Beautiful. Hemet Beautiful event. There it goes, the Hemet Beautiful event, official website, day of service. Bam, there you go. So you put in Hemet Beautiful on Google, and it shows right up. This gives you the opportunity to volunteer. It says from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. Check in at West Valley High School at 3401 Mustang Way, Hemet, California, 92545. Location, Hemet, California. As you can see right here, you have your buttons to press. Click here to volunteer. Click here to sponsor. Click here to nominate a project. So if you see something that you want to have done in Hemet, California, all you have to do is click on that nominate a project and let them know what you have on your mind. They are trying to do things to pique the interest of the city. And you've obviously already piqued the interest of the Hemet city government. We are getting close to Kevin Spear coming all up in here and telling us what's going on. But before we move forward with that, I'm going to go ahead and check out the last concert. So at the Hemet Concert Association, we have now played Fire, Grace, and Ash on October 27th. We played John Jorgensen Quintet on January 12th. And then we had the Mariachi Garibaldi de Jaime. It came out in February. And then you have March 16th, which was just this month, Magic Strings. I had a wonderful time with Magic Strings. And then you have the Moanin' Frogs. Moanin' Frogs will be the last concert. That is coming up April 13th. I'll be working on that commercial right after this. But the Moanin' Frogs are, man, so exceptional. Let's check out a little bit of what the Moanin' Frogs do. Watch this.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. I don't know where the. Okay.
So we got Kevin Spear up in here, and I am Joseph Mikael Page. This is definitely unscripted, as Lyric would like for the last few minutes. Oh my goodness! Oh my gracious! Oh my migraine! Talk about stress and wellness. This is that moment when I'm so stressed and I'm in need of wellness, and I'm sitting in a pink chair, a too low pink chair. Kevin, did you hang up and try coming back again?
I did. I guess it's still blurry. I'm not quite sure what the deal is.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, clean your camera or something. What's the focus?
Well, I guess maybe that's the deal.
I don't know what's going on here. Wow. Guess your segment's gonna be me showing the Facebook again, and you'll just tell us what's going on, huh?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I just can't
But you
see you.
can't. Okay, all right. Well,
So I'll show the Facebook, and then we'll
yeah,
figure out what's up with your camera. Last time we couldn't see you, but now at least we can see you. That you're blurry, you know. It's all good. We'll figure it out.
all right.
Improv,
Well,
improv. We're becoming major stars right now. The
okay.
Hemet
Well,
beat.
if the general public can see your Facebook page, that's beautiful, because I want to talk about how wonderful your Facebook page is. It tells everybody what's going on in the Hemet Valley. You don't have to hunt. You don't have to Google what's happening in Hemet. You just go to the Hemet Beat Facebook page. For example, one of the hottest things there is your Culture Matters green and white poster advertising what's going down on April 17th at the Moreno Valley Convention Center. And the topic of this all-day fun day on Thursday, April 17th is Culture Matters, okay? Everybody's got a culture. There's even subcultures within cultures, right? So you can't say the white culture, because the white folks in Appalachia act different than the white folks in Hollywood, and think and act different than the white folks in Texas. So,
Okay, now where are you looking at to see this Culture Matters poster?
well, it's the Hemet B Facebook page, man. Come on, all I do
I'm
is
on the
scream and
Hemet Beat
shout.
page, Facebook page, and the first thing I see is a green and white poster, but it says the Art of Wellness Mental Health Awareness Fair.
Oh, okay, all right, rocket scientist. Scroll down a little bit. Everybody can do a little research.
Okay.
You got to study. On my preaching and encouragement is, when something's given to you on a silver platter, take it. Scroll through the Hemet Beat Facebook page and
Okay.
see the golden nuggets there. You will find another green and white poster eventually that says this culture matters, and it's on Frederick Street at the Moval Convention Center, April 17th. So please go there, and the added treat is yours truly, the leader of the Hemet Beat, Joseph Page, is going to be performing, because there's music performances.
Oh, I see what you're putting up. Yeah, we haven't created the post for that yet. I just wanted you to mention that. I sent that to you. Yes, 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 yes. Please go forward. Go forward. I will go ahead and present that flyer to everybody now. I'll post it right now, and you go ahead and tell them what it's all about, Kevin.
Yeah, well, it's about the importance of culture. And if you don't understand your culture, and a lot of people don't, a lot of people are rockheads like me. When I was in graduate school and they said, Kevin, what's your culture? And I go, I don't know. What do you mean, what is my culture? Well, yeah, how did you do things in your neighborhood growing up? Well, okay, I grew up in a split a situation, in a big city high rise, and then in the country. So how they did things around there, they got me to think that was my culture. Don't steal. If your neighbor kid leaves his bike in your yard, that doesn't mean you can take it. When I got older and got married and started running around in the real world, and then you learn some people will mess around with other people's wives and husbands and some don't. So there's a culture among marriage people, and there's
Wow,
a
wow, wow.
culture
So
among,
so some people will mess around with someone's husband or someone's wife. That we call in where I come from adultery.
well, some people do, and in
There's an
other cultures
adulterous culture out there,
well, there's another,
huh?
there's a whole culture of people that say sometimes shit happens. So
Hey, hey, hey! No, no, no bad. And I'm
okay,
sorry,
all right,
people. This is a children's show.
okay. Anyway,
Kevin's got to potty mouth this morning.
I'm making the point. I'm trying to perturb and stir up the pot that culture matters, and you're going to talk about it. You're going to hear it. You're going to participate in conversations all day from 8 to 11 at the convention center on April 17th. So that's really super important. Okay. Now, to get on to more important news in my last few minutes, as Joseph always pushes the April 13th concert of the Moanin' Frogs. Who doesn't love a hot sax? Okay. It's a very sexy instrument. You know, there's sax music throughout The Godfather. There's sax music in so many movies. And everybody likes jazz. Everybody likes classical jazz. Everybody likes a good sax. Huey Lewis and the News made it famous. So many people made the sax a big part of rock and roll. So please, April 13th, Sunday afternoon, come and say hi to Joseph. Okay, that's really important. For another culture, our country western brothers and sisters, on April 19th, they can go see a Dolly Parton tribute at the Hemet Historic Theater. And another culture, Shooters, our downtown pool hall and bar, on April 6th is having hip hop bingo. Okay. So I understand when you use the word hip hop, that denotes another culture, right? And it's not just a black culture, because I have a lot of my white friends that love hip hop, even my daughters. So anyway, April 6th, write it down, come to Shooters, check out the action in downtown Hemet, and play hip hop bingo. So that's what I have to share with you guys. I will close with one last hot item, because it's all about wellness, right? Arturo's Paint and Sip on April 5th. $50 gets you all you can eat, an art lesson, plus alcohol or non-alcoholic beverages. So State and Stetson behind Milano's, Arturo's restaurant, great artists giving a lesson in how to paint, and enjoy yourself with Arturo's delicious food. So come on, everyone. Let's support Arturo.
Well, thank
Okay.
you very
Thank you, Joseph.
much,
Back to you in
Kevin.
the studio.
Okay, I want to talk to you after the show. Is that all right?
100%, man. Everybody always loves to talk to you.
All right. Well, thank you for doing our entertainment happening in Hemet Valley. And I'm gonna be with you, so please don't hang up. I'm just gonna sign off now. Bye, people.